will need to do wash braids. Alright, next you want to part and section your hair. I recommend that you part your hair beforehand so you'll save time while doing your hair. But if you don't, it's cool. You can just part your hair while doing it. If you do not know how to part, go watch my video how to part. It's linked in the top right of the screen. Then once you know how to part, you can come back and we can move on to the next step. So next I'm going to break down the hand movement on how to braid your hair. So you're going to use your thumb, your index finger, your middle finger, and then your ring finger. And basically, you're gonna pinch one strand of hair between your thumb and your index finger, and you're gonna hold one strand of hair between your two middle fingers on both hands. So you're gonna always hold one strand of hair between your two middle fingers, and then you're gonna use these fingers right here to pass the strands to each other. And you will understand more once I actually show you when I'm braiding my hair, but that's basically the hand movement. Alright, so now we're gonna braid our hair, and first you wanna apply edge control to the roots. And basically what edge control does is it just makes your hair slick at the roots, making it smooth and shiny. And it also makes your parts pop out more, just making it look cleaner. Alright, so you're probably gonna need about this much edge control, and you just apply it to the roots, just like this. You wanna apply it on all three sides. And you just wanna smooth it through, and then you can take a comb, and you can just alright, see, and that's what I'm talking about. It just holds your hair down at the roots, making it smooth and shiny, and it makes your parts pop up more. And then now, you want to apply some curl cream to your hair. Add some water. Then a little bit of curl cream. And you don't want your hair to be soaking wet. You just want to lightly mist it. Alright. Then now we're ready to braid. You want to break your hair up into 3 parts. And you want them to be as even as possible. Just like this. Then I'm going to divide the 3 strands of hair between the 4 fingers I showed you earlier. In my left hand, I have the far left strand between my 2 middle fingers. On my right hand, I have the middle strand between my thumb and my index finger, and I have the far right strand between my 2 middle fingers. I'm also going to have numbers on the screen just to make it a little bit easier for you to understand. So I'm going to pass the middle strand of hair between my thumb and my index finger, and I'm going to pass it to the same fingers on my left hand. And then with those fingers, I'm gonna grab the far left strand from my 2 middle fingers. And you wanna make sure you're doing this tightly so your hair is smooth at the roots. And then with this strand, I'm gonna pass it to my 2 middle fingers, like this. And then I'm gonna grab the far right strand. Then repeat, grab it, put it between your 2 middle fingers, grab the far left strand, same thing, grab the far right, reset, pass it, grab the far right. Then when you get to the end, you just want to grab a rubber band. And then you just want to wrap it around. Alright. Then you just want to curl the ends with a little bit of water and the curling cream. Then boom, as you can see at the root, it's smooth and slick. The braid look clean all the way throughout. And yeah, I'm gonna show you one more angle of me braiding my hair real quick, and then we can move on with the rest of the vid. Now you just repeat the same thing. I got the same setup as I did for the first braid. In my left hand, I got the far left strand between my middle finger. I got the middle strand between my thumb and my index finger. And I got the far right strand between my 2 middle fingers on the right. Alright, so pass the middle strand between your thumb and your index finger to the same fingers on the left hand. Grab the strand between your two middle fingers on the left. Switch it like that. Grab the strand on the far right, like this. Reset. And same thing when you get to the ends, grab a rubber band, then wrap it around a few times. Then just curl the ends. Then boom, you just repeat the same thing until you finish your hair. Now that we finished the braids, you can either allow your hair to air dry or you can blow dry your hair. I'm gonna allow my hair to air dry, so I'll be back on my hair with things dry. Alright, my hair finished drying. This is what it's looking like. Alright, when you go to see with your braids, you want to go to see with the do-rag. If you don't have a do-rag already, I have these linked in the description below. And hey, that's all it is really to braids. Leave a like on the video if you was able to successfully do your hair. Subscribe for more hair content and more hair tutorials. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Or you can DM me on Instagram at CanAsDiz. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.